Today, I'll be drafting, that's right, M21, that core set 21 set of the core set. However, I'm going to try something a little bit silly. I'm going to commit before the draft. I'm committing to play every single card that I draft. Now this might mean I simply prioritize lands to avoid taking picks that will hurt my deck. But it might also mean I am forced to play some random unplayable nonsense in 5 colors. We'll see. Well, what a deck. Let's see what the auto land generator has decided and see if we agree with that. Oh, it's automatically putting 17 lands in. That's not going to be correct. Let's see. Let me put them all on the sideboard to do a count. So, we ended up drafting 1 basic land, so 40 actual cards, 40 actual non-land cards. That means we're going to want, so let's see, 26 lands probably. I'm thinking about a sort of classic standard deck, a 60-card deck, has 36 spells and 24 lands. So if we have 4 extra spells in that, we should add in 2 or 3 lands beyond that. And since we've got some amount of ramp, probably 26 is okay. This is actually not a terrible hand. It's basically a 6-card hand. Well, it's basically a 5-card hand because this card is nothing, but we have 3 of the colors, and I think that's enough to justify not mulliganing. Honestly, the Visionary has done its job. I don't have anything that's going to do more, so maybe I just transmogrify the Visionary and see what happens. Alright, that's actually really good. It allows us to cast our black spells. Draw that. Play that. I think I'm just going to overload finishing, or grasp? Yeah, I've got double black. So I mean, if I'm going to be I might as well take the finishing blow because it's just stronger. Oh, that's actually really good. Now we have something for Furious Rise. We did it! We did it! I'm going to Gourmand. I don't need the Prismite anymore. Life goes on. Gain that sweet 8 life. And more cards. Alright, it's Chromatic Orrery. So we did it. We actually have red, blue, black. We have got 3 color permanents. That's going to give us some card draw. Our opponent's probably like, what the heck is this idiot doing? I don't really want to swing out because if they do have it, we are dead. Ooh. Does that just win the game for us? Because we can kill that guy and attack? With 1 plains, shock doesn't do it. I think they're just dead. I think they just miscalculated. I don't think there's any 1-mana spell that can prevent them from dying in red-white. 8 plus 5 is 13. We did it! We won a game! This is the best deck ever drafted! Good to see this card on the opponent's side of the field. On one hand, means they're not necessarily super aggressive. Ooh, Duress. A castable spell. What luck. Cancel and Capture Sphere. I don't like either of those. Shipwreck Dowser can get back the cancel anyway. Maybe make him hold it up. Discard the Capture Sphere. So, whatever I do, there's a good chance they're going to cancel it. I could, however, just not do anything, as they're not putting any pressure on us. Wait for them to tap out for something, and then thrill and response. I'm okay with that. Wait till I have a spell that I can cast that isn't valuable. I don't want to get the Prismite canceled. I don't want to... If they're not going to put any pressure, I'm not going to give them any free value. My deck doesn't care. And now it's a great time to thrill. I'm going to get rid of Peer into the Abyss because it doesn't actually do anything at all. So now I think I can get Prismite in here. And I can resolve Grasp. So, making good use of our opponent's tapping out. Luckily, we happen to have a lot of instants, so the cancel isn't... We're able to play around it relatively well. Also, our opponent's been tapping out a lot. Here they can tap out. They can play Rain and still leave cancel up. They may also deck themselves. They're at 15 cards. We're at 48. If we can stall them long enough. Is getting this guy countered good or bad? I don't know. Maybe I play the Crypt Lurker here and sacrifice the Wall of Runes, which is not doing anything. If they want to counter this guy, fine. Then they let my good spells through. Alright, there's a counter spell, fine. They're at 8 cards, so this buys a lot of time with double vision. A lot less without double vision. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Grasp of Darkness would be a great draw. Can't draw that because it's in the graveyard. Bounce our creatures. Alright, don't know why they did that. Those creatures don't do anything. Alright, Ghost Light to bounce the Augur is pretty good. It bounces their guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Augur's back. Please discard 2 cards. Oh, they're going to 3. Alright, they bounced the Gourmand. I think we may still be alive, though, because we're gaining 8 life. Having the 2 green sources was lucky. If we didn't have that, they would be able to bounce the spell. Oh, wow. They are going all in on winning this turn. Because they're going to draw their last card. So if we can survive this turn, then we win. Because they have drawn their entire deck. Ooh, alright. Absolutely irrelevant. Possibly they have a card that shuffles into the graveyard. So absolutely have to do this block. No trample. It does have trample. Yeah. I'm at 5. What? I don't think there could be anything that kills me. We did it! 2-0 with Idiot 5 color. 4 color. Our opponent drew their entire deck with Teferi's Ageless Insight. Sat too long on the cancel. I guess they didn't sit too long. We played around the cancel. Masterful strategy. Genius. Hunter's Edge. Yep. Alright. Mulliganing is really awkward for this deck. We just got run over. Good, as it should be. We deserve to lose with what we've done. Karmic justice was served upon us. Alright, we've got 3 of the colors, but all we can cast with this hand is Furious Rise. We have to draw good stuff to make this hand playable at all. I think we've got a mulligan. I don't love it, but okay, much better. I think we just discard the wall. Here, I think it's actually going to be better to duress now rather than play a 2-2. Okay. Well, oh my god. Oh geez. So they have Scorch. I don't really care if they Scorch the corpse. Meteorite, though, is a removal spell that also gets them their fixing. I think Meteorite is what I want to get rid of. Spark Hunter is scary, but I can't really do anything about it. No, yeah, so another idiot 4-color deck. Twin Blade Assassins. We're in big trouble. We need to get a flyer ASAP. And that certainly doesn't do anything. We lose. One big flyer. Can't beat them. This card is a card that usually is very difficult for White-Red to deal with. Well, that's maybe not. They have Faith's Fetters, Secure the Scene. Ooh, Fiery Emancipation. Their guys do triple. I can play this. And then Gourmand, they lose the guy they have. I don't love sacking that guy, but this is at least more of a win con. I still get to draw Furious Rise. That's really good. That's, unless they have a haste creature, or like, they could just burn me out if they have a burn spell that does 3. Like if they have Volcanic Geyser, I'm dead. But if they don't have something that kills me right away, or kills my Gourmand right away, okay, they had Volcanic Geyser. So, close, very close. That Bone Pit Brute was lethal, because it can pump up the Gourmand for a lethal attack. This deck, 2 and 3, that's actually better than I expected. The games went more or less better than I expected. That was a mull to 5. Yeah. It was kind of fun. Let's see, what cool stuff did we get to do? I got to cast Transmogrify for the first time ever. It worked. It kind of helped. Never got to do this. Always was discarding it because I couldn't cast it. Never got to do this. Did get to Chromatic Aura. I get to cast it a couple times. Didn't really get to do anything after that. Didn't get to do this. Basically just played kind of the bottom half of the deck. We did get to Experimental Overload for some pretty good value. Overall, okay deck. Surprisingly okay for being 66 cards.